Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, Red, White, and Royal Blue. I heard about this film a while ago, and it just seemed a bit too cutesy. I just didn't make any effort to see it. Now, it was on Amazon, so I don't usually subscribe to Amazon, but I had to buy something recently, and they basically said, "Hey, sign up for free. Get a free month and get this parcel with no, delivery." So I'm like, "Why not?" And I looked around, not expecting to find much, and I found this. I'm like, I meant to see this one, so I'm so happy. It was a nice little surprise, and it was a surprise because I really loved it. It's a nice little romantic fantasy. The actors are very cute. The main guy for me, Taylor Zakar Perez, I think that's how you say his name. Oh my God, those eyelashes. He's beautiful. He plays the son of the president, who is Uma Thurman, and the first husband is Clifton Collins Jr., who was really cute in Nemesis as a Romulan. He's aging, but it's been 15, 16 years, but he's still looking good. And the other guy is playing the one of the princes, one of the royal sort of princes. This is a fictional sort of version of the royals, not the real royals, not Harry. But he was quite attractive too. He didn't have those thin sort of he had some nice features for a white guy. Basically, I was like, oh, he's actually attractive. He didn't look like stereotypical sort of thin-lipped sort of pasty sort of Brit. He was nice. Basically, they meet, doesn't go well. Years later, they have an incident at a party. They're sort of heckling each other, and the prince knocks, the president's son into this giant cake, and it collapses, and then they make all the news because they're both like on the floor, just covered in cake. Like it's huge. It's like taller than a person on this big table. It falls on top of them. And then they have to go on a PR tour to sort of fix the mess. And they find out they actually are both gay. They fall in love. One's bisexual, one's gay. And they fall in love. And it's quite a nice little romance. You see them long distance texting, and when they're texting, it's kind of this nice little touch where when they're talking, the other person's in the room, like they're just talking, but they're actually just texting, and the other person's, of course, on the other side of the country, other side of the world. They keep getting together for royal events and so forth, and eventually they hook up, and the president's son is bi. He's not really that closeted, but of course the prince is totally closeted. And he just grabs him and just kisses him. He's like, "God, you're an idiot. It's like obviously do not get that I'm gay and I'm into you." And then they have to navigate the whole, how do we do this in secret? How do we not ruin the royal family? How do we not, stop my mother from getting a second term in the White House? Actually comes up with some really good strategies for dealing with Texas and different areas and that. And his mum finally listens to him about that. And everything's going really, really well until some bitchy little Spanish queen basically hacks their emails and releases everything. Of course, the royal family wants to cover it up and say it's fake. They basically, the president's son has to come out to his mother and everything, and Uma handles it well because she's Uma. And actually all goes really well. They actually get a lot of support. This guy, this prince who feels like he's beholden to this idea of who he is as a prince, now gets to be himself. The Uma still wins the presidency. She gets her second term, and it all ends, happily. Everything's great. They're supported. They change the system. They make it better. They get to live happily ever after. It's just a wonderful little romance, and like I said, a romantic fantasy, because in the real world I'm not sure it would have gone that well, but it was just nice to see something nice. It was done in 2023, so it was only done last year, and I really wish I'd watched it when it first came out. I remember people were talking about it, and I was just like, oh, Prince and it's just too much, it's just too Disney or something. I couldn't do it. I'm glad I watched it. I only watched it because it was for free. But I only found it because it was for free. But I watched it. I loved it. It's 2 hours, and they really take the time with the story. I think Amazon is doing a good job of producing things like this because they don't care about money. I think they're interested in doing good films. That's what I'm seeing. But yeah, I'm glad I saw it. And yeah, I'm glad I'm including it in my little movie marathon for Pride Month. I just watched a whole bunch of movies and I did a little review for all of them and I'm putting them all up over Pride Month. So I'm probably going to do like 5 videos a day or something to get them all up. But this is probably one of the better ones. And I'm glad that we're getting this caliber of gay films now and that I wouldn't have imagined a film like this 20 years ago. So it's kind of amazing on that level. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the film. Bye.